Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Massetti, your favorite Philly realtor with KW Philly. Today we're going to be talking about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and that is the Great Philly Streetery Debate. Let's get into it. So if you live in Philly or you visited the area recently, you probably noticed a significant increase in outdoor dining availability. As restaurants were reopening last year, there were a lot of restrictions as to how many people restaurants can have inside. So to combat that issue, restaurants started offering outdoor dining. In order to have outdoor dining, you have to get approval from the city. Now, in an effort to help restaurant owners out, a lot of these requests for outdoor dining were approved under this emergency basis, right? So restaurants that now have outdoor dining probably wouldn't under normal circumstances. A lot of these approvals, however, expire at the end of 2021, which, as we know, is fast approaching. So it's kind of up in the air as to what's going to happen. Now, as of November 9th, City Councilman and fellow realtor Alan Dom passed a bill that would keep a lot of these outdoor dining facilities permanent. In certain areas, you have Manayunk, you have Old City, you have Fishtown, and a couple other places. However, restaurants outside of some of these specific areas will have to get approval from their district's council people. Now, there are restrictions as to some of these outdoor dining facilities, right? You can't be a certain distance from a fire hydrant. They can't seep into the street. And there are a couple other things to kind of mitigate some of the traffic and parking issues. And that brings me to the debate portion of this issue, right? You have people on one side of the spectrum that really like these outdoor dining facilities. It does help a lot of restaurant owners. They have a lot of clientele they normally wouldn't have without the outdoor dining. It does give them more space if there is overflow, and some people just genuinely like eating outside. On the other side of the spectrum, you do have a cohort of people who are kind of against some of these outdoor dining areas being permanent. Residents who live directly above these restaurants sometimes note that it's a little bit unsightly to have tables and chairs out. There's also an accessibility issues for those with disabilities navigating the sidewalks with chairs and tables out. And some of these structures cause concern for parking and traffic, right? There's less places to park. Some of these streets are shut down because there are so many structures for the restaurants, and it just creates more traffic. Like I said, some of these places will remain permanent. Some are going to have to get reapproved. However, the debate goes on. So I'm curious, what do you think? Leave in the comments whether or not you think these restaurants should be able to keep outdoor dining, or whether you don't think some of these places should be permanent. Love to hear what you think. Anyway, as always, this was Matt Massetti, your favorite Philly realtor. If there's anything in the world I can do for you, give me a call. 302-312-0515. Hope to hear from you.